Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Today we are going to do a Sunday replay. I discovered I have a lot of videos, y'all. And some of these videos are buried quite deep in the crate, maybe over a year ago. So my intent always is to provide valuable information for you guys to help you along your journey. A lot of you all have things, a lot of stuff you're trying to get rid of. A lot of you have things inside of you that you want to transition or that you are trying to elevate or dissipate. So in this episode, on this Sunday replay, we will revisit 5 Steps to Merida. It was a video that I did over a year ago that got over 2,000 views. Really good information. If you don't have to go back and look at it because it's coming to you next. In this video, we look at mindset, how to set or reset the fabric of your mind. Also, why, evaluating your whys, your reasons for moving to Merida or anywhere abroad. Also, we look at some options and how to weight them for your move and how to choose a place that suits your lifestyle and suits your future, not your past. Also, we look at letting go of the old life with the willingness to give up the old thing for the new thing, right? Knowing that you cannot have both, they cannot occupy the same space and function at its highest and best self, you. And number 5, commitment. Commitment to 1 through 4, to commit to yourself for the change that you need for a better life. Why? Because you're worth it, because you deserve it. Also, in this Sunday replay, we will look at methods of getting rid of your stuff. If you have a lot of things that you need to wade through that may be holding you back or holding you down, and how to donate, also procreate some monetization from it to help you finance your journey. And also the top 3 countries that will pay you to live there. See, on T and Nikki, we coming up with no excuses. We getting you through the Underground Railroad 2024 and more. Okay, so the top 3 countries, and there may be more countries that do it since I posted this video over a year ago. So I'm telling you, these are moments that we can capture on the channel that give you golden nuggets of information and opportunity to make the shift and leave the US BS. So before we get to that, we got to get to this. You already know what it is. Thank you to my new and my true. All my new folks who have come in, welcome. I see my numbers increasing, not decreasing, and it is a blessing indeed to have you here. Even more so the reason why we need to go back to some of these older videos and get you up to speed, which will also increase your timeline, right? Your measurement for moving abroad, whether it be here to Merida or anywhere that you would like to go. So welcome to my new folks, and as always, thank you to my tried and my true for subscribing, following my content, sharing my content, and not only being invested, but also being interactive, right? That we're making investment and we're interacting with the community. A lot of you all even know one another, and I tell you, it does Tia's heart good, because that's what I'm about. Y'all know CNC, community and connection. So as you continue to grow, look at this content. It will answer a lot of your questions. It will also pique interest in spaces that you did not visit before, and you go, I never thought about that. So for my true who are always here with me, this will be a a reminder for you, a refresher for you as you continue on your journey. And for my new subbies, this will be new information on how to move, how to navigate the waters between the U.S. and the beautiful state of the Yucatan. It is absolutely wonderful in Merida. I have a lot of people visiting right now and who have moved here. And I welcome them again, bienvenidos or bienvenidas a Merida. And for those of you who are coming, remember to check out my travel packages and also the welcome package for those who are moving here. If you don't know, now you know, Tia Nikki has partnered with quite a few local restaurants and hotels. Get your 10% off at Ibis. Also get 10% off at Beanie Low or Vinyl Low on your meal. And now we have partnered with a realty company. You should see it on your screen, Hagares Mayab Realty, working with a realtor there, Mr. Jonathan. If you don't come through me, still go visit. They are on Facebook. Their website is in the description, and you can see what properties they have available. A lot of you all have asked me about land and lots and other peaks of interest when it comes to Mexico. I got you. You on the one-stop shop channel. You ain't got to go nowhere else. I got you on the welcome package, get you set up. Also have a realtor that'll take you out. If you're looking to rent or buy, or if you have an interest in land, lots, or investment opportunities for, we have a lot of buildings going up, a lot of construction in Merida. They are building new apartment buildings as well as departamento. Is that right, y'all? Departamento, sí. That's apartments in Spanish. Also townhomes and also investment opportunities with these types of establishments. These type of homes are offering office buildings as well. I've priced some of these office buildings $600, $900 US for a space in Blue Sky, which they're building out, the Sky Building. It is only oficinas and consultations. Okay? So if you're looking for somewhere to live, if you're looking for land, if you're looking for an investment opportunity, get with your girl. Email me, tianikki@tianikki.com, tianikki@tianikki.com, or tianikkiinmerida@gmail.com. Whatever floats your boat, I will respond. If you reach out to the realty company, tell them Tia Nikki sent you. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And I thank you, those of you who have elected not to, but still look at the content. I appreciate you being here. Remember to follow me on Facebook. And if you have not considered joining the Alliance membership, we have Adventurers Alliance group that is dynamic, that is changing people's lives. It's helping people really get down to the grassroots of actually moving here, giving providing resources, tools. I told y'all about your tool belt. You got to have it so that you can make a successful transition. It's about the outer work, and it's also about the inner work. And that's exactly what the 5 steps to Merida, how to move abroad, get rid of your stuff, and places that will pay you to live there is all about. So without further hesitation, I will switch you over to the Sunday replay, where we get into how to make it happen, Captain. 5 steps to Merida. Thank you all for being with me, and I will see you next time. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to all my new subbies and people just rolling through who've been looking at my shorts and found my channel. Welcome in. I appreciate you being here. We got a jam-packed show today, y'all. So you know me, I don't like to waste no time. We're going to jump right into it. So this week we got the 5 steps to moving to Merida. I didn't say it was easy, but it's doable and it's worth it. So we're going to get into that. But I want to share an experience with you guys that I had that definitely correlates directly to me moving here to Merida. So it's tax time, right? And shout out to Remedy Tax and Financial Services in North Carolina. If you're in need of a great, not good, great tax and financial service, reach out to Remedy Tax and Financial Services on Facebook. You will also find that I do their videos there, so you'll be able to hear my voice in more than one place. Check them out on Facebook. They are in Charlotte. So, I had an experience today, y'all. I was going through my tax papers and getting those prepped, and I came across all of the receipts from my giveaways, all the stuff that I gave away. So, I got I'm telling you, this whole episode is just full of tips and tricks and quicks and just information to get you what you need. Okay, so this is good. Get a pen and paper, and also it will be in the description. So, I was going through my tax papers. I had a moment because I didn't realize how much stuff I had given away. Y'all, I was going through there like lightning. I was laser beam focused. I was not worried about nothing. It had to go. So these are some of the avenues I use and places that I use to get rid of my stuff. So you know, in my course, I got things, and more things. Hey, I understand the plight. I talked to a young lady, got a house full of stuff. Some of y'all got the same thing. You ready to go? But what am I going to do with all this stuff? Don't worry, I got you. This is what T and Nikki did. So, number one, give away to shelters because they provide a tax write-off. And what I like about donating to shelters is they give it away to people. They don't sell it, right? So we all know Goodwill and Salvation Army, and that indeed is on the list as well. But I like the shelters, men and women's shelters. Now, the underlying current of this experience is I told y'all about me and Mama J being homeless, and I was able to get back to the shelter they gave to us. They provided a roof for my mother. It was just a phenomenal feeling. And so I gave them the best of the best and the good of the goods. Y'all, I gave them so much stuff they had to close down 3 days. I would like to think it was me, but I'm sure it was me and a bunch of people. Gave away so much in that short time period, they had to shut down for 3 days to organize just to get all of these things out. And again, what I like about it is the women's shelter, the men's shelters, they have giveaways. These people are not buying anything at all. So that's your number one. Number two, I gave away stuff to the Friends of the Library. So, stuff like CDs, DVDs, old component sets, oh my goodness, books, anything archival. That is a great place. They want all the retro stuff. It's a library. So they keep an archive of, of all the things that we think are outdated, but loop around or worth, a bunch of money, and we'd be on the Antique Roadshow with some of this stuff, and we could keep it. So if you're looking to get rid of it, that's another place that you can go and get rid of things easily. They'll give you a receipt for your taxes. Number three, the pawn shop, which is not the best place, but it is a place, an option. So not many months before I left, I bought a 50-inch Sony Bravia TV, the best of the best, right around $850 on sale. It was huge. I put it in the paper. I put it on Craigslist. I put it on Craigslist. I put it in Facebook Marketplace. I put it on sale, all the apps. Nobody would bite it, right? I ran out of time. So I said, it's got to go to the pawn shop. Y'all, $800 out, $125 in. That's how much they gave to me. And I had to bargain and negotiate my way up to $125. And then I had to give $25 to the people that took me. Shout out. I appreciate you. Number four, Goodwill or Salvation Army. Whatever you choose, the good thing is if you call early enough, they do provide pickups. So if you have furniture that you want to donate or something like that, if you schedule it in time enough, they will come and pick it up. So, and again, you get a tax write-off. There was a Goodwill right around the corner from where I lived, I made 5 trips over there. I didn't realize that. And then number 5, Thumbtack. Look for people who pick up furniture, who dispose of old goods. I had furniture that was 13 years old that I was trying to get rid of. I had to pay them, but they came and picked it up and they disposed of it. So for me, it was worth it. And then a bonus for you guys, which I did too, just in case you're not aware, neighbors. Ask your neighbors, do they want anything? We got rid of a lot of things through our neighbors. A neighbor sale versus a yard sale for people who are in apartment buildings. And then an extra bonus is, look, if y'all need to leave and you want to just rent the house, leave the stuff in the house and rent it furnished. And that's a little extra money. You know what I mean? Rent it furnished, leave the pictures on the wall, baby, and take your personal belongings and roll out. Yes. So, at the end of my experience today, I had a moment. I had a little, y'all know I cry. I had a little weepy moment, but it was healthy tears because what? Tears also cleanse, right? Let it out. Don't suppress it. My mama told me when I was a very young age, do not suppress because that turns into dis-ease, right? So we don't suppress because it'll fester and turn into dis-ease. So I expelled a few tears, but they were tears of joy. I felt so light, y'all, because I'm looking through my old car insurance bill, you know. I'm like, wow, I don't have that load anymore. I don't have to pay for the gas. I don't have to deal with traffic. It was a release. And how much I was carrying. I wasn't aware, and I don't think you all are aware. I told y'all I had to learn how to not be stressed out. So I think you're carrying those that you're not even aware of. You will be once you get to the other side, right, of the tunnel. And a lot of the people like me, women, we carry a lot with the children, so forth, grandchildren, and so on. Single parents, whether it be male or female, working all of that. Plus the things that are going on in the world, which we're going to get into. So, in expelling that, I also realized, you know, how many trips I made and my resilience, my perseverance, and my determination. So I say that to say, don't underestimate yourself, y'all. Do not underestimate yourself and your capabilities. So all in all, it was a total of 5 trips to the shelter, SUV loads, 2 trips to the Friends of the Library, and 3 trips to Goodwill, and 1 trip to drop off my car. Because remember I told y'all, I sold my car. So I got to see that bill too. And that's what made me think about the gas and the car insurance and all of that money that I'm saving and the headaches, you know, that just come with, that we shouldn't have. Registering your car every year. If I already registered once, well, I got to keep registering it. These just observations. So I thought that information would be helpful for you guys. I've talked to quite a few of you, and I appreciate the consultations. I appreciate y'all taking the course. And you've asked me, you know, how I get rid of my stuff. So there you go. A list of 5 plus 2 bonuses on how to clear the clutter. So without further ado, let's get into moving to Merida in 5 steps. It ain't easy, but it's worth it. So number 1 is your mindset. Is your mindset? That's the question. Is your mindset being focused, doing your research, digging deep to understand number 2, why? Evaluation of why you want to move, your environment that you're in, and all of the lists. Now I learned something. When you're weighing those pros and cons, it could be 10 pros and 1 con because it's about the weight. It's not about the amount, right? So, number 1, your mindset, your tool belt that I talk about, right? And Your evaluation of why is number 2. Number 3, your options that fit your lifestyle. See, I've talked to a lot of people, y'all, and they say Merida is beautiful, is lovely, the people are nice, the food is great, we love the seeds, but baby, it's too hot. It's flaming tortilla chips. It's taki hot. It's fish grease hot in Merida. And I can concur, yes it is. It's just not too hot for me not to live here. However, it may be a little bit too hot for you. So, number 3, weighing your options according to your lifestyle. And I got another list after this, y'all, with places that are paying you to live there. So if it's too hot, I got somewhere cold for you. All right. Now, number 4, letting go of your old life. Baby, I just told you the story about me going through my tax stuff and seeing all these things that I had to let go of. But had I not, it would have blocked me from achieving my goals, and my goals were too big. Some of you have outgrown your space. You are too big for your environment. You've outgrown your space, so you have no choice but to elevate and rise in, out, and around and expand. So in order to do that, you have to open up your fist. But the good thing is when you open it up and let it go, something can be put in it too. Yeah, my grandma taught me that. Baby, open your hands and let the things go and let more wonderful things come in. So letting go of that old life, because you can't have both. Period. Okay? Number 5. The last one is your commitment to the changes that you need to live a better life. So, your commitment to the mindset and the tool belt, your commitment to evaluating why you need to move, what's making you do that, what are your whys, your commitment to the options that fit your lifestyle, your commitment to letting go of anything that is blocking your path. Even if you need to take it with you, that's letting go of, trying to find out what to do with it. Maybe you need to pack it up. Like we're going to interview Auntie Jackie. She back. So we got to ask her, how'd you pack it up? And take it with you. And number 5, your commitment to you. Because you choose your route, you choose your destination, and your conviction to your plight is what's going to propel you to the next level of your goals. Some say seeing is believing. T and Nikki say believing is seeing. If you believe it, you can see it, you can manifest it. So know that. Okay, now quickly, I got some emails about the Spanish class that I'm in. You all saw that I posted a short about the Spanish class. I'm very excited. It's coming along. I've only had 2 sessions. Now that Spanish class is full. Okay, so I'm going to leave some information in the description for a couple of Spanish teachers that may have classes and that also teach one-on-one. So you guys, there are a lot of videos as well on YouTube that teach, it's like in the teacher format with a board and everything, that teach you how to speak Spanish. So I'm going to put more effort into it because I want to have some conversations with these locals. I'm riding in these Ubers and DDs, and I want to talk because they're trying to talk to me. And I want to, get the lay of the land and, be able to have some local friends as well. And speaking of local friends, I got a comment that was very exciting that I want to address. A young lady asked me if I could interview the locals and get their take on the black, we won't say an invasion, but I tell you, I see so many of us, just the us moving here, the black experience through their eyes. Now, I addressed her in 2 ways, and I also want to address this here. First of all, I need to learn the language to be able to communicate and interview a local. I know some locals, one that speaks, my translator, of course, but I want to get into the roots here. So give me some time to learn the language, and I'm open to doing that. Secondly, which is huge. America is the only place, or the United States is predominantly the only place where there's black and white. Here, I'm not black, I'm American, or I'm a foreigner, or I'm an expat, but I'm not black. What did the man call me? A reina, a queen, bonita. I get called that often, that means pretty. So I'm not black here. And this is what my next podcast is going to be about. And I'm going to tell y'all, it's going to be controversial. Because I'm going to go there. And we're going to talk about the black experience in Merida. And what that looks like. How is that framed? The ethered or melanated experience here in beautiful Merida, Mexico. So I'm going to get into that on the next one. We're going to dig deep. Now, let's talk about all this stuff, these events, current events going on in the U.S. I don't know if y'all are aware. I know some of my older viewers of my age group, older. I got y'all young. I love every age group. I'm so glad y'all are here. I'm trying to cover everything that I possibly can. Understand that families are moving here. I'm giving a big shout out to my people in California. I have gotten probably about 3 or 4 clients that I've had consultations with from Cali, up in the Sacramento area. So shout out to Cali, DMV, my people in the Midwest, dirty, and uptown. I see y'all. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all being here. So look, let's talk about what's going on right quick, because I'm overwhelmed. And if you're looking for real news, most of you all know that you find your real news on social media. You're going to find it on Twitter. You're going to find it on Insta. You're going to find it on the Tickety Talk. And I'm a Tickety Talk person. Late night scrolls. Not strolls. Late night scrolls. So I just want to go through a list. And when we go back to our 5 steps to leaving, on your why, on your number 2, on your why to leave. Let's get into that a little bit. Okay, so we got the UFOs in Alaska that got shot down. We got the Ohio train derailment with the chemical vinyl chloride that has, this is a tragedy, y'all, in Ohio, that has seeped into the water supply. They got a lady on TikTok, all of this off TikTok, and I verified, I've looked it up, especially the information about where they pay you to live, what's coming after this. They got the lady, her birds were alive and found fine. They had the chemical spill. They decided to blow it up. The whole town is covered in black. She gets up the next morning, all the roosters is dead. The animals, the dogs, and the water supply, they have shown the water, how it goes through the Midwest. So the towns under Ohio, all the way through that water supply system are being affected. They're having people test their water, not drink the water. I will definitely say that the news media is not forthcoming with clear and concise information. They kind of mimic, so dig deep. I want y'all to look these things up if you don't know about it. Okay, and I will put as much information as I can in the description, and I will try to also post some shorts on what I'm talking about. So we got the UFOs, the chemical train derailments tragedy, earthquakes. Did y'all know that over the last 10 years, that 407,000 foster children have gone missing? Did you know about it? I didn't. In the last year, over 100,000 foster kids have been missing in the system. Okay, also a lady, she went ahead and jumped off the cliff at Niagara Falls with her child today. There was an attempted power grid takeover in Baltimore just last week. We got blue and purple beams in North Carolina, the Carolinas all the way down to Florida, which can actually penetrate your body and see like fluids in your body, like shots in your body or something like that, like, the CV-19s. Then I didn't know, but apparently 9 whales, unalived whales, washed ashore. And I want to say Miami or Florida. Also, there was another railroad car derailment in South Carolina. Oh, and it was another one in Houston, another train derailment. And both of those too were carrying hazardous material. I would like for you all to definitely go to TikTok or research this. Courtney Mallory on TikTok is suffering from some hate crimes to his farm and cattle. So he's struggling there. Also, Hawaii had a 7-gallon fuel spill this past weekend. Johnson & Johnson has a full lawsuit against everything. All they got, the powder, everything. Then also, speaking of UFOs, from the first initial conversation, also they have spotted them in USA, Canada, China, and here in Mexico, and 4 in Montana. They're saying that they are shooting down, or they're trying to get rid of these UFOs, and they're just dissipating. There's no like anything, debris or anything left over. The age of Aquarius is quite interesting. Also, the 10-year-old little boy is going to court today. The one that shot his mother in the face for not giving him a video game went to court today for sentencing, and they're trying to see if they're going to give him life at 10. Also, make sure you look up the police gangs in Compton called the Executioners. Check that out. And I saved, I got another one. Roomba. Yeah, the little vacuum that cleans your floor. Right now they have a lawsuit because they've leaked pictures of people in compromising positions, like in the restroom, and personal pictures that are loaded up to some cloud somewhere. So check that out. And to finish it off, the eggs. We found out the mystery to the eggs. Why they cost $8,000 for a dozen. Apparently, and I was not aware of this, did you all know that Purina made the chicken feed? Your face, that face right there, that one, yep, that face right there. Yeah, the same one that makes the Chow Chow, the dog, Purina. They make chicken feed, and apparently, and I will try to post this video. You have to be careful with what you can say and can't. I will try to post it, but apparently, the feed made the chicken sterile. So who can say if it was an accident or not? However, it happened. And the young lady has a chicken coop. She raises chickens. Her chicken got out of the coop, stopped eating the feed, and started laying eggs. Now, none of the chickens would touch the feed. So if you go on chicken TikTok, you're going to find out about the Purina chicken feed. And then now, of course, they're forecasting prices to drop. So take with all of that you will. But I had to report it because it speaks volumes, okay, to weighing your options, right? That was on our list. Y'all know I'm keeping notes. Yes, indeed I am. Number 3, weighing your options. So now, As if all that wasn't enough, we're going to close on a happy note because we know we got to work on our mindset. We know we got to evaluate why we want to go. And you can refer to the aforementioned list if you need some help. Also, the options that fit you, where you need to be, where you feel good. Travel to some places and see what you like. I recently talked to a young lady that took my course. Thank you so much. And we had a talk and we've been kind of, conversing. And she's like, hey, I came there. I loved it. Thank you. I'm still weighing my options. How about that? And I love it. That's what we're doing. And then what else are we doing? We're doing number 4. We are letting go of the old life so that we can get a new one. Yes, we are. And number 5, commitment to yourself for a better life, for a bigger life. Why? If you didn't see my last video, because you're worth it. Self-worth. We talked about it. Because you are worth it. Bonus. Not seeing is believing, but believing is seeing. Because we manifesting that thing. We are generating it inside of us. The energy is going out, and what you put out will come back. We call that what, y'all? Karma, right? All right, kiddios and kiddettes, we're moving into the top 3, I think I have for you. Places to move where they will pay you to live there. Okay? So for the people that's too hot, Albinen, Switzerland. I may be pronouncing that wrong, but it's Albinen. Albinen, you should see it on the screen. Switzerland. So they are paying a family of 4 $60,000, up to $60,000 to move there. Why? Because they have a declining population. So they are looking to increase their population, and they are paying people. Let me tell you, baby, I researched this. I went and I dug, and it's real. Okay? So you can go to swissinfo.cn, and it's there. And the link is in, I'm sorry, y'all, that's wrong. It's swissinfo.ch. It's on your screen. And you can go there and look up all the requirements, the regulations, and what you need to do to take advantage of that, because I'm going to tell you what you won't be, and that's hot. Next on the list, we got Pasicci, Italy. Trying to go to Italy? What's up? Up to $30,000 to move to Pasicci, Italy. $30K to move. Why? Because they have an aging population. So they are looking for people. And baby, this was on CNN. Yes, it was. And the link to that is in the description. And the last place is an island. It's a Greek island. And it is called Antikathera. It's on the screen. Antikathera. And it is in Greece. And they are paying... matter of fact, it's only 50 people that live there. That's right. I researched this. This was on Business Insider website. And it's only 50 people that live on this island, and they are offering, are y'all ready? They offering a house, a piece of land, and $600 a month for 3 years. They are offering a house, a piece of land, and $600 a month for 3 years. This is on Business Insider's website. So these have been verified. I've also seen this information in other places, which made me look it up myself, because I was like, wow. So what ain't for you could be for somebody else. So this is why somebody put on my short, why you moving to Africa? No, but somebody else might want to. Ghana has a program out right now. Come Back Home. The Come Back Home program. So that's what I'm saying. Merida might not be it. It may be a place to visit and not live. There's a lot of places like that. Disneyland is like that. You want to visit, but you don't want to live there. So, there indeed is a place for you. So work on your tool belt. Get the things in order that you need and don't feel rushed. I've talked to some of you all. You're in a hurry. You got one more year till you retire and you're like, I don't know if I'm going to make it. And I get it. Like, I get it. Believe me, because I didn't wait on nothing. I was gone. I get it. But just know that there is no rush. Merida's not going anywhere. However, I do feel intuitively, and I felt this, and this is one of the many reasons I love, that there is a need to move, to leave, to go. I felt an urgency to move out of the way. Did you just hear that list of things that went on in the last 2 weeks? And it's progressive. It's progressive. And the longer I'm away, the more things I can see. I saw some of it when I was there, but I'm seeing things in a different perspective. And that's why the next video will be Black Excellence in Merida, because excel is the word that I'm focusing on. Your ability to do so, and not only do so, but be so. Y'all know I talk about it, from doing and going to being. So, your 5 steps: mindset, why, options, letting go, commitment, and taking the course. Then that's going to help you through those subcategories like your fears and what do you really want, and identifying your strengths and helping you manage your mind, because it's a lot going on. They keep you inundated. They keep you distracted away from you. And without you, none of this happens. You are the star of the show. You are the sun of your life. So work on those things. Your emotional empathy. What to do about family. A lot of y'all are keeping your plans under wraps. Nobody knows. Like, I realized I had to be careful when I was getting shout outs, because people are like, whoa, people don't know. So I reeled that back in. And I apologize for that, because y'all know I brought my mama with me, so I didn't have no pushback. However, I realized that a lot of you all are also finagling through those waters of contempt with family, with the gaslighting, with the hating, with no support. And at the end of the day, in the beginning of the night, a lot of us are doing this alone. There's nobody else. And the people who we thought were there with us are falling away as we make this transition, right? I implore you to allow it to happen so that it can be replaced with people who do support you, who do understand you, who are on your page. And even if they don't agree, they're not taking anything from you. They're not deducting from what you're trying to do. Silence is golden. I was taught, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing. Shh, don't say nothing. Support if you can, and if not, hands off. So working through getting honest with yourself about if you really can do it. These are the things in my course about getting honest with yourself, about how to make the commitment, how to finalize your decision, how to deal with your emotions through the transition. See, the course is not reading, y'all. It's interactive. It requires you to invest in yourself. This course ain't about my experiences at all of it. No, it's about you too. And what you want to do and where you want to go, and have the map, the Underground Railroad, baby, on how to get there. So I implore you, take the course, call me, talk to me. A lot of the consultations are not about Merida. Some people haven't decided where they want to go. They just know they're going, or they're going somewhere else. But they want to talk about family. They want to talk about the fear. They want to talk about that. So I often tell you this journey that you are embarking on, because you're listening to this right now, which means the seed is already planted, baby. How much you going to water it? That's all that matters, so that it can grow. But I often say, and I will always say, and it's on my website at tianikki.com, this journey starts in your head, but it ends in your heart. And in order for that to happen, you got to open up and allow life and trust. Trust not only your higher self, God, whoever your person is, your energy is. Trust yourself, because the same energy that you praise, the same energy that you edify is in you. It is you. Am I my brother, sister's keeper? No, I am my brother and sister. So, I think I gave y'all a lot today. We went over our 5 things. We went over how to get rid of stuff. We went over current events, honey, to give you some whys. And believe me, there will be new ones tomorrow. There will always be a reason why. All these things that we talked about were outside of ourselves. But they, however, impact our life. They bring trauma. We talked about that bonding, bathing, and you know, like it can get deep and depression comes and all of these diseases emotional. Because see, I'm going to tell you something. America is very good, the U.S. is very good at telling you what to do, where to do it, how to do it. It's mental, but they never teach you how to handle emotion. It's people getting upset because somebody stepped on the tennis shoe instead of just wiping it off. Simple things like that. We have never been taught that, and that's what I like about here. A lot of the schools teach meditation, affirmation, and how to breathe through your emotion, because emotions are fleeting. They change. I'm mad now. I won't be mad later. Right? So, dig into these things. Take your courses, even if it's not mine. Take something to just a spiritual course on how to, you know, better yourself or help you manage your thoughts and slow down. Right? I'm taking courses. I'm a forever learner, honey. That's why I can bring you information, because as I grow, as I expand, I can give you all the fruit from my tree. And that's what we're supposed to do, I think, right? Each one teach one. Help a brother out, right? So do that. Commit to the change that you need. Commit to yourself and just do the things and pace yourself. There's no rush. Take the information from my page, from my YouTube, from all the YouTubes. Look around, research. I talked to a couple of people that do not know that Merida is the second safest city in North America, next to Quebec. These are things you should know. So research the history on Merida. I did, and learned that it was named after Merida, Spain. There was even a battle of Merida. How about that? It's in Wikipedia. And if you don't like Wikipedia, just Google it. The Battle of Merida. Yes. So I think that's all I got for y'all today. I'll be coming back with Black Excellence in Merida. I think I might make that a heart-to-heart, because we get down with that, right? When we dig deep and we talk about the fact that you're not black, you're not a color, right? You're a human being. You are a soul. You're a spirit having a human experience. So even if you are black, you're more than that. So we'll get into that. Email me if you have any questions. Go take the course. Get a consultation. If you have any questions, email me at tianikkiinmerida@gmail.com. Go on my website, add yourself to my email list, where I will send out blogs weekly or bi-weekly on information that we don't talk about on YouTube and information that we talk about on YouTube. And we kind of expand on that. If you have any comments, please send them to me if you want me to see them. I try to answer every comment in the YouTube description, and always look at the description because I put links to mostly everything I talk about. I will continue with the weekly events in Merida. People seem to like it. I just want it out there so you know, and you can, arrange your trip around it. I've gotten emails. A lot of y'all are comment, y'all. You're not playing. It's Sirs. It is Sirs Robux. So only my older folks will get that joke. So that's it for today. Be well. Take care of yourself. Invest in yourself. Take it easy. I know it's a lot going on over there. I see it. And that's why I wanted to address it. So, until next time, peace.